Shabbat Shalom and welcome to this week's 3-2-1. That's 3 comments on the Parsha in 2 minutes with 1 insight. Our Parsha this week digs into something we probably don't think about on a daily basis, which is idol worship. We have that famous moment, Moses is on the mountain and the people give in. They demand Aaron make for us a golden calf that we might worship. And they make the calf, and then Moses comes down and smashes the tablets. So what can we learn from this? As far as I know, none of us have ever demanded anyone make a golden calf. So is this actually related to life? And I think, hopefully, the answer is yes. And that idol worship is something that we are far more attuned to, it's far more likely of us slipping into, but it's subtler than it used to be. There aren't golden calves, but there are certainly other goals, other priorities we make, other things we worship that put us off the path of our own divinity. And we get 3 potential pitfalls this week that we can walk away from. 3 comments. The first is, when do they slip in this moment? It's exactly when they're feeling afraid and vulnerable. So it's in those moments we have to look inwards and look for our own faith and confidence in being our best selves. The second comment is about leadership. The role of Aaron in this story, the rabbis debate, does he try and lessen the problem? Does he give in too easily? There's a million opportunities and ways to do it. Either way, Aaron feels intense pressure to do something he knows is wrong. When we are in that leadership role, we have to think more than just the first 10 minutes ahead. We have to look the next day and the next year and the next beyond. How do we live up to our own standards of what is right and good? And the third is the way in which they worship that idol. There is reckless abandonment. They dance with, they completely lose themselves. And there is such attraction in that possibility, especially when we're feeling low, when we're feeling less than, the opportunity to feel nothing, to forget about everything and just be overwhelmed is so appealing. And that becomes its own kind of idol that tells us we're on the path away from God. Because living our real lives often means facing the difficulties, struggles, challenges, immense pain that so many of us carry with us each and every day. What's our insight? What do we walk away with? Idol worship is not today a golden calf that we are demanding be made. Idol worship today is when we put in front of ourselves goals, priorities, responsibilities that aren't actually as important as some others. We feel that when we feel vulnerable. We lead that way when we give in to the needs of the moment rather than the priorities of tomorrow. And when we lose ourselves completely. That's the path towards idol worship, the path away from God. This Shabbat, I wish each of us to feel good and proud in the choices we make and the steps we take in our path towards God. Shabbat Shalom.